Hey Bench, have you ever been curious as to what kinds of rates Nightlord can pull off Totem? Well, in today's video, I thought it would be interesting to compare and contrast the rotations and battle analyses in the Final Edge of Light 6 map in Sellas. If you haven't seen it already, one of the first videos I uploaded for no totem farming as a shadower was for this specific map. That video blew up to almost 20,000 views. I showcased that rotation at the start of the Destiny update, and I've been releasing no totem farming videos ever since. In that video, my shadower got an average of about 18k mobs killed per hour. With wealth acquisition potion and legion wealth coupons, the rates would come out to about 1.4 bill in a 2-hour session. However, shadower has a benefit from one of its third job skills, Meso Mastery, that gives them an extra 20% Meso obtain. So, even if I try to full clear this map as a Nightlord, I won't make the same rates that a shadower can. Regardless, I put myself to the test and did numerous 6-minute battle analyses to see if I can match my shadower's kill count. If you're keen on watching my other videos, you may have seen my no totem progression series where I trained this character to 250 without a totem. Now that this little guy is 250, I finally changed him to a Nightlord. If you want more information as to why I changed this little guy to a Nightlord, go ahead and check out my series. The final episode is about to release shortly on my channel. After switching to Nightlord, I was really excited to try out some no totem farming rotations. I have to say that I am really impressed with Nightlord's kit for training. As you can see, I am rotating the map in a similar fashion as I did with my shadower in this map. I placed Darkflare in the same spot and I am moving in the same L-shaped rotation. To clear the mobs, I use Showdown along the bottom of the map. Showdown has a great area of effect. Plus, since Nightlord doesn't have to manually pop their marks like shadowers do with Meso Explosion, using Showdown makes training a breeze. When I get to the right side, I use Rope Lift or the portal in the map to get to the top right so I can clear the mobs there. I have to say that I really do miss having Shadower's 5th job skill, Shadow Assault, to quickly get to that part of the map, but Rope Lift does the job. When the next spawn wave comes, I drop down using Death Star, similar to how I would drop down with Trick Blade. Death Star is up every other spawn cycle, so this is a perfect time to use that skill. Then, when I'm done using that skill, I make my way back to the left side with Showdown. For my loot rotation, I do the same thing that I did on Shadower. Instead of placing Shadow Veil, I have Dark Lord's Omen, which is a 1-minute cooldown, just like Shadow Veil. However, this being a 5th job skill, it has the added benefit of being able to be reduced by cooldown reduction. So, I find that this skill has a little bit more leeway as far as when I can place it down. After I place Omen, I go to the right side like normal. When the mobs spawn again, I use Sudden Raid, go to replace Dark Flare, then I use Shuriken to the right side to catch any mobs that I may have missed while I was looting. Then it's pretty much rinse and repeat. You should get a full clear if you're doing this rotation to a T. I have to say that I really had a blast testing out the training rotations as a Nightlord. I'm really happy that I have my experience as a shadower to help me figure out how to navigate different sorts of maps with my different skills. I'm not the most skilled as a Nightlord just yet, but I am pretty satisfied with how well I was able to clear the mobs in this map. Nightlord's cooldowns are very similar to shadowers, making training rotations very similar. However, I do have to say that Nightlord's training style is a little bit more carefree since you don't have to press Meso Explosion after every skill. It's a little bit easier on the hands, which I do like. However, can Nightlord's kit beat shadowers when it comes to mob kills? At the end of the 6-minute battle analysis, I got 1,769 mobs killed, which is pretty darn close to what I got in my shadowers battle analysis at the time. The Shadowers BA got just about 1800 on the dot, so unfortunately Nightlord's clear isn't as powerful as Shadowers. However, does that mean that Nightlord is a bad class to train off Totem? Of course not, it's still a great class that can farm very effectively. I averaged 435 million mesos clean per hour, which is almost 1.3 bill in a 2-hour session using wealth acquisition potion and legion wealth coupons. I think those are some pretty good rates considering that this character doesn't have the Shadower passive of Meso Mastery. However, despite that, Nightlord does have its own added benefit, extra EXP and drop rate when it trains with Showdown. That's a pretty nice trade-off if you ask me. So, if you're training a Night Lord or thinking about creating one and you feel like you should be doing some off-totem grinding, I totally recommend it. I'm sure Night Lord can farm some other maps as well very effectively. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm not the most experienced Night Lord yet, but I can try to help out when I can. You can also check me out live at twitch.tv/MapleBench. Joining the Twitch chat is a great way to ask questions in real time and to get to know a little bit more about your favorite Maple Bench. Take care and happy grinding to all the thieves out there. Shadowers, Night Lords, Dual Blades, whatever the case may be. Go ahead and steal that missile.